Question about the crashes. It certainly seems like there's been an uptick. We understand data, correlation, causation, but it certainly seems like it's trending in a very bad direction. Can the Pentagon say at this point whether or not we're in some kind of a historic uptick in these tragic accidents? And is the Pentagon studying anything to see whether or not it's a systemic problem, rather than treating them like isolated incidents?
So we look very closely at any aviation mishap. We look at the mishap on its own merits, and as you know, we have well-established procedures to take a look at it. Each one is a tragedy unique and unto itself, but we also look at causality between the two. I don't have anything on you for you right now that would say those are necessarily linked. But we always look at linkages. We always look at multiple causalities. We always look at that very hard.
Can you say whether or not this is a trend that's going up as opposed to where we've been historically?
I don't have that information for you right now. I would tell you for the Marine Corps, for example, I'd go to aviation, the Marine Corps, they would be able to give you some detailed information, and as you know, all the services keep it. I don't have joint information as we talk right now, but I'm sure we could get you something.
Just a follow-up on that.
Okay, Lucas, go ahead.
Can you explain this wave of crashes this very week? Does the U.S. military have a crisis when it comes to U.S. military aviation?
So I would reject wave and crisis. Those are mishaps that occurred. We're going to look at each one in turn. Each one is tragic. We regret each one. We'll look at them carefully. I'm certainly not prepared to say that it's a wave of mishaps or some form of crisis. No, I'm not prepared to say that.
How do you explain it then? If it's not a wave, if it's not a crisis, how do you explain it, General?
I'd say mishaps happen in military aviation anytime you're flying complicated machines in situations where you've got less than total visibility and doing things that are difficult to do. Mishaps are inevitably going to occur. We don't want any mishaps to occur. One mishap is too many, but I'm not prepared to say right now that this is some kind of crisis.